Okay. So last time or last meeting, we began with yung concept ng degenerate perturbation theory. Okay. Ang idea dito is meron tayong eigenvalues, okay, or eigenstate na merong two or more eigenvalues. So kaya tinawag to na degenerate. Okay, so what we did last time is we to overcome yung problem na hindi magzi-zero yung denominator dun sa first order perturbation tsaka sa second order perturbations or approximations. Ang ginawa natin is itong linear superposition of states. Okay, so makikita niyo dito sa equation na ito. So we assume the solution that that is a linear superposition of states. Okay, and by doing that, we were able to derive itong equation na ito, okay, which was derived by combining terms involving lambda to the first. And then from there, we were also able to derive these matrix elements. Okay, these are matrix elements corresponding to the Hamiltonian ng perturbed na state. Okay, and so what we were deriving last time ay yung eigenvalues. Okay, nakuha natin na yung eigenvalues are given by these. Okay, and yung eigenfunctions, of course, ay given by this equation. So we only need to know psi A naught and psi B naught. Okay, then we considered itong example na ito. So problem 6.6 asks to prove that itong eigenstates na to ay orthogonal, okay, and that's for letter A, and for letter B, na yung eigenvalues ng orthogonal states applied to the Hamiltonian, to the perturbed Hamiltonian ay equal to 0. So, nandoon tayo sa letter A last time. We began by, from this equation. Okay, we know where this is the given, and we know na yung equation na psi minus naught. Ket psi minus naught is given by this. And of course, yung psi plus naught is just the dagger ket of psi plus naught. Okay. And it is given by this. Okay. And when we apply that here, okay, we ended up with this equation. Okay. And of course, to simplify that and to be able to prove na true ito, okay, so we used yung na-derive nating expression for beta. Okay, so ito yun. Okay, and we inserted that here, dito, at saka dyan. Okay, and this is what we were able to get. Okay, and we were simplifying these expressions last meeting. Okay, so sa last meeting, okay, nandito na tayo sa pag-derive nitong expression na ito. We were able to derive na itong sum na ito ay equal dito. Okay, galing yan dito. And also from that expression, or from the expression nung, okay, from this, okay, so plus minus, ibig sabihin plus minus din yan. Okay, we were able to derive this expression. Okay, so we were, last meeting, sinisimplify lang natin yan. Okay, this can be simplified using this expression. Okay, ito na yung simplification niya. Okay, and what we end up with is this expression. Okay, may mistake lang dun sa last derivation. Sa derivation last time, okay, this was plus, pero now I corrected it to minus. Okay, so dyan tayo natapos last time. Okay, ang gagawin natin ngayon is tapusin na natin itong, i-prove na natin na ito ay equal to 0. Okay, after determining yung expressions na ito at saka ito, So now we plug this expression here and this expression here. Okay, so may mistake din pala dito. So wala dapat yung 4 na kasi we're multiplying 1/4 by 4. Okay, so dapat wala na yung 4. Okay, so now we can see na itong WAB na ito, yung WAB na yan, will cancel with this WAB here. Okay, in-insert natin siya. So dito, meron kang WAA, WBB. Now, ito, pag in-insert natin dyan, we have WAA times WAA and then plus WBB, WAA. Okay. Okay. Wait lang. So, E plus. So, so dapat minus dito somewhere. Ito dapat ay minus. Ito minus yun. Yan. So, dahil minus yan, okay, this cancels with this kasi minus yung sign dyan. So, minus dapat yung sign na yan. And minus din itong sign na to. And this is WAA squared. I think plus yan. Kasi negative times negative, so plus. Okay. So WAA squared cancel with that. So everything cancels out actually. And this whole term na nandito ay equal to 0. So that one, okay, bra ng psi plus not ket sign minus ay equal to 0, which is what we set out to prove dun sa letter A. Okay. Now, sa letter B, what we are going to do is to apply itong ket states dun sa Hamiltonian, sa perturbed na Hamiltonian. Okay. So, psi plus not Hamiltonian, psi minus not. Okay. Okay, ay equal dapat sa 0. Okay, and we know na yung psi plus is given, is bra psi plus is given by this, and yung psi minus is given by, so isulat natin yan, psi plus, okay, so psi plus not alpha star, so alpha star plus beta star plus psi plus not, ay, alpha star, tingnan natin, plus, okay, plus bra psi plus not plus beta star and then psi minus not psi b. Okay. Then yung Hamiltonian. Okay, anong Hamiltonian natin? Okay, hindi pa natin alam. And then psi plus ket, psi plus not, psi minus, sorry. Alpha minus star ket psi minus not plus Walang star yan. Beta minus ket minus A, B naught. Okay. So, apply muna natin yung first terms. This to that. We get psi plus star, psi minus, psi plus naught, H prime, psi A, psi B, psi A naught. Okay, then, ito naman, dito, plus psi plus star, B minus, psi A naught, psi B naught. And then, ito dyan, plus beta plus star. Unahin natin yung alpha. Alpha minus beta plus star, psi B naught H prime. Dapat may H prime dyan. Okay, and psi A naught. Okay, and then yung last ay ito multiply to that. So plus B plus star, beta minus psi B naught H prime psi B naught. Okay. So, so we have, para lang mas madali yung notation, psi plus star, psi minus, and alam natin ang tawag natin dito ay WAA. Okay, so WAA plus psi plus star beta minus. Tapos ang tawag natin dito ay WBB by definition plus psi minus beta plus star WBA plus beta plus star beta minus WBB. Okay. And now we're going to use itong definition natin. Okay, ng beta plus tsaka beta minus. Tapos beta plus star tsaka beta minus star. Okay. So, this gives us psi plus star psi minus WAA. Okay, tapos psi, plus psi plus star. Okay, ang beta minus ay alpha minus E minus, so alpha minus E minus prime minus WAA over WAB. Okay, and then multiplied by WBB. WAB. Okay, tapos plus, then yung third term is alpha minus beta plus star. Beta plus star is alpha plus star. So, alpha plus star. Tapos, E plus prime minus WAA over WAB star. And then WBA plus, okay. Now we have these two terms. So, beta plus star is E plus prime minus WAA over WAB star. And then yung beta minus is E minus prime minus WAA over WAB times WBB. Nakalimutan natin yung mga alpha. So, plus alpha plus star, alpha minus. Okay, so ang common terms nila, okay, itong alpha plus star, tsaka alpha times alpha minus. Pwede natin silang ilabas. So, we have alpha plus star, alpha minus, okay, multiplied by WAA plus. Of course, ito magka-cancel. Okay, cancel yan. Tapos, ang WBA is just WAB star. Right? So, magka-cancel din yan. So, we have E minus prime minus WAE plus E plus prime minus WAA. Okay. And then plus WBB. E plus prime minus WAE over W. Right. E plus prime minus WAE. E minus prime minus WAE over WAB modulus squared. Okay. Okay. So, syempre, we need to simplify things. Okay, so saan natin kukunin yung simplification na yan? Now, from letter A, we see this part of this equation. Yan. And we see itong section na ito. Since this is equal to 0, itong naka-brackets ay equal din sa 0. Pero, kung titignan nyo, itong part na ito, yung part na yan, okay, is exactly this part here. Which means na kung 0 yung buong term na naka-brackets na yan, itong part na ito, plus 1 ay equal to 0. Or yung part na yan ay equal to negative 1. Okay, so this is equal to negative 1. Okay. So, anong ibibigay sa atin yan? So, psi plus star, psi minus. Okay, and mag-simplify tayo ng konti. Okay, we have cancel ito. May matitirang isang WAA. Okay, na negative. Tapos, dahil ito ay negative 1, ito magiging negative WBB na rin. Okay, tapos, we have E plus prime plus E minus prime minus WAA minus WBB. Okay. Now, ano ba yung E plus prime? E plus prime is WAA. And E minus prime is WBB. So, E plus prime minus WAA is 0. And E minus prime minus WBB is also 0. So, yung psi A naught H prime psi B naught ay equal to 0. Okay, which is what we set out to prove. Okay, any questions? Okay, so, and then meron din itong letter C. But, iiwan ko lang sa inyo na isolve yan. Okay? Para may konti kayong practice. Okay. Again, kung may questions, hindi ako nakatingin sa sa Zoom na chat dahil dito ako nakafocus sa ginagawa. So just switch on your mic and then ask your question. Kung meron kayong kailangang clarify. Okay. So, ano ang natutunan natin so far? So nakita natin na pag sa degenerate perturbation theory, okay, to solve this problem, we consider a linear superposition of states nung mga solutions. Okay, and what we'll end up with, of course, we derive itong mga matrix elements corresponding to the Hamiltonian ng perturbation. Okay, and in the process, we also end up with yung expressions for the um, eigenvalues. Okay, makikita nyo rito okay, na ang physical interpretation niyan is meron kang plus or minus, di ba? So you actually have okay, states na pag non-degenerate, so ganyan lang yung states niya. Okay, pero pag degenerate, magsisplit siya into two. Okay, so yun yung ginagawa nung parang ng degenerate states. Okay? And this is also a consequence of the Pauli exclusion principle. Okay, so essentially, okay, what we end up with, okay, sandali, hinahanap ko lang yung equation na. Okay, essentially what we end up with are these equations, okay, or what we started up with are these equations, okay, 6.21 at saka 6.23. Okay, so we have alpha WAA plus beta WAB equal to alpha E prime, and alpha WBA plus beta WBB is equal to beta E prime. And anything na dinerive natin dito, okay, comes from these two equations. Now, we can write yung dalawang equations na yan in matrix notation. Okay. So, in matrix notation, in matrix form, okay, we can write that as WAA, WAB, WBA, WBB, and then alpha, beta is equal to E prime, alpha, beta. Okay? So kung titignan nyo, WAA times alpha plus WAB times beta is equal to E prime alpha. Okay? WAA alpha plus beta WAB is equal to alpha E prime. Okay? And then alpha WBA plus beta WBB is equal to beta E prime. Okay? So alpha WBA plus beta WBB is equal to E prime beta. Okay? So, then, in general, yung mga matrix elements na yan, okay, we wrote okay, in this form. So, we have psi I naught, okay, H prime, psi J naught, which shows na yung ito, yan, ay matrix elements nung perturbation na H prime. Okay. So if we want to derive degenerate states, okay, of the higher order, okay, kasi ito two degenerate states. Paano kung meron kang three degenerate states? Ang gagawin natin is simply to write yung matrix elements, okay, uh, nung perturbed na Hamiltonian. Okay? And yung matrix elements na yan is given by this equation. The next step is to diagonalize yung matrix elements na yan, okay, to get yung eigenvalues. And once you get the eigenvalues, then you can get the eigenfunctions. Okay? So, lahat ng mga ginawa natin actually dito, okay, can simply be done by setting up the matrix elements of the perturbation H prime and diagonalizing yung matrix na W. Okay, so ang tawag natin sa matrix na to is the matrix W. Okay? Okay. So, syempre, mas magiging klaro yan with a specific na example. And we're going to use the example that is in the book. Okay, so sa book, we consider a three-dimensional. So this is example dun sa page 31. Okay, sa page 231. Okay. So we consider a 3D infinite cubical well. Okay, na ang potential Pxyz ay equal sa 0 if x is between 0 and a, y is between 0 and a, and z is between 0 and a. And then infinite otherwise. Sa labas nung well na yun. Okay, so in this case, ang solution natin ay given by. So, di ba pag one-dimensional, psi n is equal to 2 over a square root times sine ng n pi over a times x. Okay, so pag 1b. And syempre, pag three-dimensional, i-multiply mo lang yan sa isa't isa. Pero syempre, kailangan mo i-consider yung x, y, at saka z components. So, ibig ko sabihin, so we have psi nx, ny, and nz. Tapos, yung yung normalization constant is i-cube mo, 2 over a raised to the 3 halves. And then you have sine ng nx pi over a times x sine ng ny pi over a times y and then sine ng nz over a tama, pi and then times z. Okay. Now, yung perturbation na i-apply natin has this shape. Oops, not that. Yan. Okay, so yan yung perturbation na i-apply natin. Okay, so this is actually similar to the problem that we already discussed earlier. Okay? Yung problem na ito, o yung problem na diniscuss natin earlier is that yung potential o yung perturbation na in-apply lang natin sa half ng potential well. But this time, three-dimensional na yung pag-apply ng perturbation. Okay? So in this case, okay, in the one-dimensional case, yung energy eigenvalue is given by n squared pi squared h by squared over 2ma squared. Pero pag three-dimensional na, ganyan na yung case niya. So sa ground state, pag sa ground state, you have nx equals sa ny equals sa nz at lahat sila ay equal sa 1. So, ibig sabihin, this is just 1. Tanggalin natin yung comma. Okay, so, 1 squared plus 1 squared plus 1 squared is 3 pi squared h bar squared over 2ma squared. Okay, so yung ground state actually is non-degenerate. Okay, and that can easily, or yung perturbation energy corresponding to the ground state can easily be derived. And you can see that it's V naught, similar dun sa problem na diniscuss natin before. Okay. So, now, tignan natin yung first excited state. Now, sa first excited state, okay, there are three possible eigenvalues. Okay. So, yung una is nx equals 1, ny equals 1, tsaka nz equals 2. Okay, so this corresponds to E112. Okay, and yung corresponding na eigenvalue niya ay psi 112. Okay. Natawagin natin tong psi A. Then, yung isa pang possible na excited state is when ny naman is 2. Okay, so we have E121, psi 121, at tawagin lang natin tong psi B for brevity. And then nx equals 2, ny equals 1, and nz equals 1 is also a possible solution. Oops. 211 not psi 211 equals psi C. Okay. Okay. So, lahat sila pare-pareho yung energies, di ba? Kasi from this equation, okay, so isa lang dyan palitan mo ng 2, okay, pareho lang yung lalabas. So 1 squared plus 1 squared plus 2 squared, so 6, right? 1 squared plus 1 squared, 1 plus 1, 2, okay, 6. So this gives us, okay, so 1, 1, 2, pareho lang sa 1, 2, 1, pareho lang sa 2, 1, 1. So 6 times pi squared h bar squared over 2ma squared. Okay, so yung first excited state ay degenerate states. Okay? Kaya meron yung exclamation mark kasi excited sila. Okay. Ay, hindi ko nakikita kung tumatawa kayo o hindi. Na-miss nyo ba ang jokes ko? Hindi wag. Okay. So, yung perturbation, okay. Paano natin di-describe itong perturbation na ito? So, yung perturbation ngayon is described as H prime equal sa V naught if, okay, it is between, x is between 0 and a over 2, and y is between 0 and a over 2. Notice na yung sa z, okay, hindi niya hinati. Okay, so ang kalahati lang is along the x, tsaka along the y. Pero along the z is still from 0 to a. And then 0, yung potential otherwise. Okay, so yan yung perturbation, okay, na introduce natin. Okay. So sabi natin, di ba? We begin with itong matrix na W. Now, since it's threefold degenerate, we will have a 3 by 3 na W na matrix. So ano yung 3 by 3 na W na matrix na yun? So we have WAA, WAB, WAC, WBA, WBB, WBC, and then WCA, WCB, WCC. Then, yung ating eigenvalues, eigenfunctions, okay, I express na, isulat lang natin as alpha, beta, and gamma. Okay, so for now, alpha, beta, and gamma equal to sa kung ano man yung eigenvalues na ma-derive natin times alpha, beta, and gamma. Now, ano yung WAA? Okay, remember that yung A dito is a shorthand notation lang for 112, pag B, 121, pag C, 211. So, for example, ang WAA is bra psi 112 ng Hamiltonian prime ket psi 11. Okay? Okay. So, ang psi is given by this expression. Okay? So, first of all, may bra tsaka ket ka dun, ano? So, itong coefficient na ito will be squared. So, ang mangyayari dito, una nating ilalagay dito is 2 over a cube. So, mawawala na yung square root. Then, may perturbation ka na h prime, which is v naught. So, pwede na rin natin yung ilabas. Okay, dun sa integral. Okay, so ano integral na pinag-uusapan natin dito? Well, of course, we're going to integrate along the x-axis from 0 to a over 2, along the y-axis from 0 to a over 2. Okay, kasi yun lang yung perturbation. Okay. Pero along the z-axis from 0 to a. Okay. So, ang n for the bra state is 1 and for the ket state is 1. So, this becomes integral from 0 to a over 2 ng sine n x squared. So 1 na yan. So, sine squared. So, sine ng pi over ax. And then, so yun yung galing sa bra state. And then, sine ng pi over ax. Yun naman yung galing sa ket state. So, that's nothing but yung square yan. So, sine squared and then dx. Then, dito naman, 1, 1 yung n. Okay, so 0 to a over 2, ganun din, sine squared ng pi over ay dy. And then yung z ay parehong 2. So this is the integral from 0 to a ng sine squared and then 2, kasi n pi siya, di ba? Pi over a z dz. Okay. So, ginawa ko na yan kanina. Okay, so, ito yung WAA. So, sige, sulat na lang natin dito para isa lang yung titignan niyo. So, i-assess muna natin itong integral na ito. So, 0 to a over 2 sine squared pi over ax is equal to 0 to a over 2. Then may 1/2 ako dyan. Okay, tapos 1 minus cosine ng 2 pi over ax. Okay, dx. Okay, using yung trigonometric na property. Okay, so this will give us 1/2. Okay, and then x, okay, evaluated from a over 2 to 0. So a over 2 minus 0 minus yung coefficient na a over 2 and then sine ng 2 pi over a x evaluated from 0 to a over 2. Now, pag pinasok natin yung a over 2 dyan, what we'll end up with is sine pi, right? Yung first term. And then, pag pinasok natin yun dito, we have sine of 0. So, sine pi is negative 1. Sorry, 0. And ang sine 0 is 0. So, this term is 0. Okay, so we have a over 4. Okay, so ito is a over 4. Check ko na kung tama. Okay, a over 4. Okay, and similarly, ito will also be a over 4 kasi variable lang naman yung nagbago dyan. Okay, now, ito, hindi siya a over 4 kasi yung limits of integration niya ay from 0 to a. Okay. So, anong mangyayari dito? So, again, yung limits of integration ay from 0 to a. So, imbis na a over 2 dyan, a yung nakalagay dyan. Okay. So, pag pinalitan mo to ng a, okay, yung first term will be sine 2 pi. And yung second term is 0. Okay. Tapos, yung dito naman, hindi a over 2, kundi a. So, again, 0 pa rin yung second term, so 0 pa rin yan. Pero, ito, magiging equal sa a over 2. Okay, kaya a over 2 kasi may 1/2 ka pa rin doon. Okay, so, ang WAA ngayon, sige, dito ko na isusulat ay equal sa 2 over, hindi na nga, WAA ay equal sa 2 over a cube V naught times a over 4, tapos a over 2. Okay, so yung a cube cancels. Okay, so may 8 ako dito, cancels with this one, and we'll end up with V naught over 4. Okay. Now this, you can derive that this is also equal to WPB. Okay. Bakit siya equal sa WBB? Kasi pag WBB, okay, ang WBB ay, lagay ko lang dito. Get psi 1 to 1, h bar prime, psi 1 to 1. Bra 1 to 1, bra psi 1 to 1, h bar prime, h prime. Get psi 1 to 1. So, na-move yung 2 dito. Okay. At ito, magiging 1 na lang yan. Okay. So, anong mangyayari dyan? Pag inano natin yan, ito magiging, actually, hindi nagmamatter kasi dito, ito lang yung magbabago eh. Okay. Ito magiging a over 2. Okay. Pero ito, still a over 2. Okay. So, kaya, pareho pa rin yung lalabas sa sagot sa WAA. Kasi lahat ng second terms ay magzi-zero pa rin. Okay, and if for WCC naman, okay, psi 211, okay, na bra, H prime, and then ket psi 211. Okay, yung A naman yung magbabago. Okay, dito. Okay, which is the same as dun sa psi 121 na case. Okay, and you'll also end up with V naught over 4. Okay, so equal to sa WCC. Okay. So, okay, ito ay V naught over 4, ito ay V naught over 4, at ito ay V naught over 4. Okay. Yeah, so yun yung mga diagonal elements. Now, let's take a look at the off-diagonal elements. Okay, simulan natin dito sa sa elements na ito. So, dito sa elements na ito. Okay. WBA. Okay, WAB, BA, tsaka WAB. So, WBA is just WAB star. Okay. Pero, hindi naman complex function yung wave function. So, essentially, it's just equal to WAB. Okay, kasi the wave functions are real and not complex. Okay. So, we only need to derive yung WAB. So, ang WAB is bra psi 112. Okay, remember na ang psi A is psi 112, and then yung B is psi 121. So, H prime psi 121. Okay. So, this will give us, again, yung coefficients will be 2 over A cubed, and then yung V naught na galing to sa perturbation. Now we have 0 to A over 2. Okay, so 1, 1. Okay, para sa X. So, this will give us sine squared of pi over AX dx. Now, yung sa Y, it's 1 and 2. So, we have 0 to A over 2 sine then yung 1 so pi over A y and then sine 2 pi over A y dy. And then yung sa z is 2, 1. Okay, times integral from 0 to A ng sine 2 pi over AZ sine pi over A z dz. Ito alam natin to. Na-derive na natin yan. That's A over 4. Okay. So ito, hindi pa natin na-derive yan. So, what will that give us? 0 to A over 2. Okay. So, ang gagawin natin is we're going to use this trigonometric property. Sine alpha sine beta is equal to 1/2 cosine alpha minus beta minus cosine alpha plus beta. So, ang integral from 0 to A over 2 ng sine pi over AY times sine 2 pi over AY dy will give us 1/2. Para klaro lang. Okay, 0 to A over 2 ng sine pi over AY sine 2 pi over AY dy ay equal sa 1/2, 0 to a over 2 cosine ng alpha minus beta. Ang alpha is pi over a, and then ang beta is 2 pi over a. So negative pi over ay. Pero ang cosine ng negative x is cosine x. So okay lang na ilagay natin dito na cosine pi over a y. Right? Minus, then plus. 1 plus 2. So cosine 3 pi over a y dy. Ito ngayon ay equals 1/2, 0 to a over 2. Okay. Tapos, yung coefficient na a over pi. And then, sine. Okay, integral ng cosine is sine. So, sine pi over a y minus a over 3 pi. Integral ng cosine is sine 3 pi over a y. Hindi na to. Yan. 0 to a over 2 equals 1/2. Okay, plug in natin yung a over 2 dito. Okay, so we have sine pi over 2. A over pi. Sine pi over 2 minus sine 0. Okay, minus a over 3 pi. Then, plug in natin yung a over 2 dyan. We get 3 pi over 2. So, sine 3 pi over 2 minus sine 0. Okay, anong sine pi over 2? Sine pi over 2 is 1. And ang sine 3 pi over 2 is negative 1. Then ang sine 0 is 0. Ito ay 0. So what we have is a over pi, so 1/2, a over pi plus a over 3 pi. Tama? Three pi. So, lagyan ko to ng 3, lagyan ko to ng 3. I get 4a over 3 pi divided by 2. So 2a over 3 pi. Dali, check ko lang kung tama yung... may negative. May negative kasi nagkamali ako. Dapat positive yun lahat. Ito minus. It's negative dapat siya. Plus, minus. Okay. Plus, plus. Okay. So anyway. So 2a over 3 pi. Yan yung para dito sa second term. So 2a over 3 pi. Now for this third term, for the z component, okay, ang limits of integration is from 0 to a. Okay, so magkaiba sila ng limits of integration. Okay, so pero yung derivation natin, expression is the same pa rin. No? Papalitan lang natin ito ng a. Pag ginawa natin yan, so we have actually, sulat ko dito na for the z component. Okay, we have a over pi, a sine ng pi, sine ng pi. Pi minus sine 0. Okay, minus a over 3 pi. And then sine ng 3 pi minus sine ng 0. Okay, and everything actually is 0. Kasi ang sine pi is 0, 0, sine 3 pi is 0, and this is also 0. So, itong buong Z component na yan ay 0. And WAB is equal to 0. So we write WAB equals WBA is equal to 0. Okay. So, dito na tayo. So, 0, tsaka 0. Okay. Then, WCA, tsaka WAC. Now, ang WCA ay equal lang sa WAC star. Pero equal lang yan sa WCAC kasi the wave functions are real and not complex. Okay? Mas simple talaga no pag real ang mga functions at hindi complex, right? Parang sa mga kaibigan. Okay. WCA. Paano natin susulat ang WCA or WAC? Kasi pareho lang naman. WAC is equal to 2 over A cube V naught. Integral. Skip ako ng step. Psi 112. Ket. Bra 112. Bra ng psi 112. H prime. Ket ng psi 211. Equal sa integral ng. Equal sa 2 over A cube V naught. Integral from 0 to A over 2. Tapos, sine pi over a x sine 2 pi over a x dx. Okay, kasi di ba 1 tsaka 2. And the integral from 0 to a over 2. Okay, ng yan. Saka yan, parehong 1. So sine squared pi over ay dy. Okay, times 0 to a ng sine, okay, 2 and then 1, 2 pi over az sine pi over az dz. Okay. Now, if we compare this with this equation, okay, na na-derive natin kanina for WAB, okay, pareho lang yung z, yung y is 1, 2, at yung x ay squared. Dito, yung x ay 1, 2, at yung y ay squared. Okay, and then yung z ay 2, 1. So, what this tells us, by comparison, is that WAC, which is equal to WCA, ay equal din sa 0. Okay, so going back here, we have 0 and 0. Okay, so finally, we end up with, or ang huli na lang natin solve is WBC. Okay. So ang WBC ngayon, okay, ay equal sa WCB star. And again, it's just equal to WCB because the wave functions are real. Okay. So ang WBC ay equal sa bra psi 1 to 1 H prime ket psi 2 1 1. So equal to sa 0 to a over 2. naught 0 to a over 2. Okay, again, we have 1 and 2. So sine pi over ax sine 2 pi over ax dx. And then 2, 1, 0 to a over 2 sine 2 pi over a y sine pi over ay dy. Okay, and then times 0 to a ng sine squared pi over a z dz. So alam naman natin ang kalalabasan nito. Okay, kasi ito, na-derive na natin yan before. Diba? So that's 2a over 3 pi. So this is 2a over 3 pi. Now this is exactly the same. So we also get 2a over 3 pi. Ito, hindi pa natin yan na-derive. Pero ang na-derive natin earlier is the case na kung saan yung integral ay from 0 to a over 2. Okay? 0 to a over 2. Pero dito naman, ang integral is from 0 to a. Okay. So, ito yung derivation na yun. Okay, and we'll end up with this expression in brackets, pero ito, papalitan lang natin ito ng, ginawa na pala natin. So, pag a, ito magiging a, so a over 2. Yan, ginawa na pala natin. Hindi, sa 2 kasi yun. Okay, hindi pala nagmamatter kasi ito yung ano. So, a over 2. Okay, so, this will give us a over 2. So, ang WBC ay equal sa 2 over a cube p naught 2a over 3 pi squared times a over 2. Siyempre, yung a cube cancels. Okay, you have 2 cube, which is 8. 2 cube, another 2 cube is 4. Okay, so 8 times 4 is 32, divided by 2 is 16. So this is 16a over 3 or 9 pi squared. Okay. So this is 16 over 9 pi squared, and this is 16 v naught over 9 pi squared v naught. Okay. Okay, so na-derive na natin yung matrix na W. So we end up with, actually pag factor out natin yung v naught over 4, what we'll get are 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, and then 64 over 9 pi squared, 0, and then 64 over 9 pi squared, and then 1. Okay, kaya naging 64 yan kasi nag-factor out ako ng v naught over 4. So kailangan ko mag-multiply ng 4 sa numerator. Okay. Okay, so ito yung ngayon yung kailangan nating i-diagonalize. So ito yung ating W. Diba? At yan yung kailangan nating i-diagonalize to get the eigenvalues. Now, just to simplify, we let some parameter kappa be equal, or kappa squared be equal to 64 over 9 pi squared, which means na ang kappa is 8 over 3 pi. Okay, ang 8 over 3 pi, kappa is 64 over 9 pi squared. Okay. So, ang 64/9 pi squared is approximately 0.7205. Okay, so i-diagonalize na natin to para makuha yung eigenvalues. So, paano natin i-diagonalize yan? So, 1, 1, 0, 0. Hindi ko muna sinama yung v naught over 4 sa diagonalization. Okay, essentially, ganito lang yung mangyayari dyan. So, W is equal to v naught. Sorry. So, v naught over 4, tama. And then yung matrix. So, essentially, we have 4W over v naught is equal to yung matrix. So, ito yung dinadiagonalize natin. Okay, at sinama muna natin yung coefficients to sa W. Okay, and then balik natin yan later. 0, 1, and then yung kappa. 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, kappa, kappa, 0, kappa, 1. Okay, minus lambda, and then yung identity matrix, 0, 1, 1. Okay. So, ano makukuha natin dito? 1 minus lambda. Okay. Times 1 minus lambda squared minus kappa squared. Okay. At dapat yan ay equal to 0. Okay, so straightforward, masasolve na natin yan. One eigenvalue is when 1 minus lambda is equal to 0. And the other two is when 1 minus lambda squared minus kappa squared is equal to 0. Okay, or 1 minus lambda minus or plus kappa times 1 minus lambda minus kappa is equal to 0. So lambda ay equals to 1, 1 plus kappa, tsaka 1 minus kappa. Okay. Ito yung magbibigay sa atin ng 1 minus kappa. At ito yung magbibigay sa atin ng 1 plus kappa. Okay, so meron tayong 3 eigenvalues. Okay. So, of course, this corresponds to 1, this corresponds to 1.7205, and this corresponds to 0.2795 approximately. Based dun sa value nung kappa. Okay. So if lambda is equal to 1, then anong makukuha natin yan? So 1, 0, 0, 0, okay, 1 kappa, 0 kappa, 1. Okay, alpha, beta, gamma ay equal sa 1. Okay, alpha, beta, gamma. Okay, so meron tayong tatlong equations na makukuha dito. Alpha is equal to alpha. Yung pangalawa ay beta plus k gamma, kappa gamma, ay equal sa beta. And then, kappa beta plus gamma ay equal sa gamma. Now, the only way for this to be true is when beta is equal to 0 at saka gamma equal to 0. So yung eigenvalue corresponding to lambda, the eigenvalue lambda 1, 1 is equal to 1, 0, 0. Okay. Now for lambda is equal to 1 plus kappa. So we have 1, 0, 0, 0, 1 kappa, 0 kappa, 1. Alpha, beta, gamma is equal to 1 plus kappa. Alpha, beta, gamma. Okay, so the first will give us alpha is equal to 1 plus kappa alpha. Then the second will give us beta plus kappa gamma is equal to 1 plus kappa beta. And then kappa beta plus gamma is equal to 1 plus kappa times gamma. Okay, so ano ang solution natin dito ngayon? Okay, for the first, the only solution is when alpha is equal to 0. Now, for these two, the only solution is when beta is equal to 1 and gamma is equal to 1. Okay, so pwede nyo i-check yan. Okay, so pag beta is equal to 1, tsaka gamma is equal to 1, you will see that both equations are satisfied. Okay, so of course, dapat normalized. Okay, so dapat ang ating corresponding na eigenfunction for these eigenvalues, okay, is 1 over square root of 2, 0, 1, 1. And then finally, for alpha 1 minus kappa, we have 1, 0, 0, 0, 1 kappa, 0 kappa 1, alpha, beta, gamma is equal to 1 minus kappa, alpha, beta, gamma. Again, we have alpha is equal to 1 minus kappa alpha, okay, which means the alpha is equal to 0. That's the only way for that to be true. So beta plus kappa gamma is equal to 1 minus kappa times beta, and then kappa beta plus gamma is equal to 1 minus kappa times gamma. And para maging 2 yan, beta is equal to 1 and then gamma is equal to negative 1. Which means na yung eigenvalue corresponding to this, so eigenfunction corresponding to this eigenvalue will give us 1 over square root of 2, 0, 1, negative 1. Okay? Okay. So, anong interpretation natin dyan ngayon? Okay, so we have this. First of all, interpret natin yung eigenvalues, di ba? So, ito yung case na unperturbed. Okay, so no perturbation. At ito yung tatlong states na may perturbation. Okay, so madadagdagan tayo ng lambda, okay, v naught over 4. Okay, balik na natin yung v naught over 4. So this state corresponds to lambda v naught over 4. Okay. And this one corresponds to lambda 1 minus kappa v naught over 4. At ito corresponds to lambda 1 plus kappa V naught over 4. So dahil dun sa degeneracy, nag-split sa tatlo yung eigenvalues mo. Plus, shift niya upward yung eigenvalues kumpara dun sa tawag dito, non-perturbative na state. Okay. Now, if you recall, yung ating solution, full solution for the perturbed state, okay, is given by the superposition of states. Okay, so this one. Pero tatlo ito. Diba? Tatlong states ito. So, yung tatlong states na yan is yung full na solution, okay, is given by psi naught is equal to alpha psi A, okay, plus beta psi B plus gamma psi C. Okay. Now, ang alpha, sinabi natin, okay, so yung unang state is 1, 0, 0. Okay, so for alpha equals 1, so for the eigenvalue na alpha is equal to 1, yung psi naught is equal to psi A. Okay. Kasi yung beta at gamma is 0. Yung for alpha equal to 1 plus kappa. Yung psi naught is equal to, sabi natin na yung beta ay equal sa gamma which is 1. Pero may normalization tayo na 1 over square root of 2. So 1 over square root of 2 psi B plus psi C. And then lambda minus 1 over kappa na eigenvalue gives us 1 over square root of 2 and beta is equal to negative gamma. So psi B minus psi C. Okay, so yung eigenfunction corresponding to this is 1 over square root of 2 psi B minus psi C. For this, it's psi A, and for this, it's 1 over square root of 2 psi B plus psi C. Okay? Okay. Any questions? So, isi-send ko tong notes sa inyo. Okay. Pati yung video recording, okay, in a little while. Okay, and at this point, okay, sabihin ko lang na ito na yung coverage hanggang dito lang yung coverage ng third exam. Okay, so ang coverage ng third exam ay yung tawag dito, bosons, fermions, at saka itong time-independent perturbation theory. So non-degenerate tsaka degenerate na perturbation theory. So two particles at saka time-independent na perturbation theory. Okay, nag-solve naman na tayo ng mga exercises. So hindi na ako magsisend ng solve na exercises. I'm suggesting you to do is to solve the rest of the exercises as practice. Okay, in preparation for the exam on Saturday. On Saturday, I will have someone, sorry, on Saturday, ang exam ay online. So I will give you about 6 hours to answer the exam, okay, beginning 1 p.m. Okay, and you have to submit it by 7 p.m. Merong akong 3 problems na ibibigay. Okay, and it will be submitted online through email.